Hello, hi. I was moving around doing my mum's stuff this morning, and I was trying to get a few jobs and cleaning bits done before we were going out for the day, and my daughter was messaging me on the phone like she does with some questions or needing some support with a couple of things, and I found myself thinking, oh, what a bind this phone is. And that's been coming up a lot for me lately. And so I stopped and paid attention to that, because this is how I like to roll. I notice where I put meaning on things outside of myself, be it an object or a person, and get curious about it. And I thought, I am finding this connection to my phone tightening and shrinking and consuming and all kinds of things. And I noticed that, but I also noticed that there are times, even now, but certainly I was thinking about times gone by, where the phone has represented the opposite to me. My phone has represented a real sense of lightness and ease and freedom and wonder and possibility. When we got our daughter a phone when she was younger, it opened up so many doors for us as a family, because she had needed me to be present with her 24/7, and then we found a way that meant that she felt safe and secure to be in a different space to me, because she could reach me, and that changed my life. And it opened up lots of doors for her in terms of communication and reading and writing and learning and all kinds of things. Another example that came to me is the freedom it's given me with my work. I can come and connect with you guys on video and with my client work and with my group work, even though I need to be here, because my daughter needs me here at home. And it's opened up that possibility for us too. So whichever way the phone is making me feel, it isn't really about the phone, you know? And that's true of all of it, isn't it? We put meaning on something outside, but actually it's not really about that thing or that person or that situation, but it is giving us the opportunity to journey with what that represents and what's going on for us. So just as an example, continuing with my phone this morning, I became aware that as our daughters got older, I have got more freedom, and into that space comes in all the things I want to do. You know, the creative things I want to do, the fun things I want to do, the practical things I want to do. You know, even just the mundane, getting on top of the house stuff things, you know. It's all there, it's all present. And so when I find that space, I get a bit, ooh, I like this, I want more. And when something comes into that, it feels intrusive. And so it's not about my phone, this is about my relationship of being a mother. And so I come back to that space, which I sit with you all in, of how we grow through our relationships, how we become aware through our relationships. And the work I do with EFT Tapping is always about awareness and recognising this stuff, recognising these patterns, recognising what's going on, becoming aware, becoming conscious, and sitting with that, being with that, you know, either in our own thoughts, like I was just sharing, or through our journaling, or through sharing with a support person, a loved one, or in our group work or session work, if you connect with me on those levels. Being aware of those things. And then I love to bring in the EFT tapping and use this for myself, and I love to share this with you. This is my most passionate application of this work. We often talk about how EFT tapping can help soothe and calm our nervous system, and we think about when we're panicked, when we're overwhelmed, when we're anxious, and that's a really useful tool. I love it. But my passion is to become aware of the stuff that maybe feels a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit unsure, but on the other side of that, there's some treasure. And as we sit in that, we support our nervous system with our tapping. And that allows us to be in the space of recognizing that thing that's coming up, coming through for us, and allow our whole mind, body, spirit system to come into peace and well-being and balance and calm whilst we're focused on that thing. Because the way that we're designed, you know, with our brains, with our bodies, is about survival, and we're kind of set up to want to avoid that stuff. It's uncomfortable, you know, it doesn't feel like excitable necessarily to go into an uncomfortable spot, to sit with something that maybe, you know, doesn't feel easy and light. And so we tend to want to push it down, push it away, avoid it. And sometimes we need to do that because we're already beyond capacity and we're looking after ourselves. We need to recognise that too. But there is tremendous opportunity for growth and more freedom and self-acceptance and love on the other side of that journey. And I love to walk with you on that when you feel ready and able to walk with those things. So I really love to come into those spaces, like that little recognition of, oh, I'm finding my phone a real bind today. Go on a little journey with it, and then sit in that recognition of this is about me in relationship as a mother, me in relationship to my parenting, and all the stuff that's coming up there, and really bring it into my awareness, really be in it, allow it to percolate, allow it to digest, and see what's coming up there. Be aware of the thoughts, the feelings, the voices, the pressures, the sensations in my body, the way it's interrupting my flows and patterns in my day, the way it's causing me to respond to people in my immediate family circle, the way it comes into my work. You know, become aware of that stuff, and allow myself to support my nervous system as I sit in that. So my body and my mind can come into this tremendous calm where my hormones, all those chemicals all calm down, my breathing calms down, my heart rate goes to normal, my digestive fluids are working beautifully, and so my body is able to digest and process. And then I can hear my gut response, my intuition, my inner guidance. And then my higher thinking brain can click in, because when we're in that closed down state where our nervous system is dysregulated, you know, we're in that primal brain, aren't we? The fight, flight, freeze, fawn response. And when we calm everything down, we can get into our higher thinking again. And so we have better ideas, we have more expansive ideas, and we can feel open in this space of love and expansion to support and guidance and new levels of being. So I just thought I'd come and chat about that little experience this morning, which is the way that I jam all the time. But it's nice when I get a little example that I can come and share with you to come and do that. Sorry, it's terrible light going on behind me. Please forgive me. I haven't got time to redo a video. My life does not roll like that. I'm going out in a sec. I hope you have a glorious day, whatever you're doing with yourself today. Thanks for listening. Take care. Bye.